I love old things. Antique furniture, grandfather clocks, clawfoot bathtubs, classic cars. But my passion is historic homes. 20 years ago, this 1896 house was condemned. And with little money and no construction experience, I bought this house and restored it.
Back then, this part of North Hill was dangerous. Drugs, guns, robberies.
But that didn't stop me from restoring over 60 rundown and dilapidated houses. And when other visionaries joined in, we not only saved the neighborhood, we preserved a part of Pensacola's glorious past.
My name is David Everett, and I'm here to show you how to restore historical homes and how to save at-risk neighborhoods.
This is Pensacola Historic Dream Cottages.
Hi, my name is David Everett.
I'm Stephanie Frazier.
And we're with the Pensacola Historic Dream Cottage. This cottage we call Mr. V's Key Lime Cottage, and it was built in 1960.
1960.
Right? Now, when we originally bought this cottage, it had never been upgraded since its original build date. And I think it was originally a block exterior that had never been painted. It had the aluminum windows, aluminum wiring, and it was one of those things somebody kind of put together on a shoestring budget. The roof sections were actually not real wood, you know, for roofing. It was just salvage wood from different types of projects that the person had worked on. Some of them were painted blue, some of them were clapboard siding and stuff like that, and they used that for the initial roof. What we did is we went in and just basically started over with everything. Now over here, this was basically put on the block. So a lot of times stucco, you'll see they'll put in the little foam board and stuff before they actually do stucco, and that has shown trouble with rot and termites and things like that. This is actually over the solid block, and it was done with a mesh. And the decorative pieces were sculpted out of foam and then stuccoed over, so to give it some architectural interest. So the first thing we did was, you know, make the outside a little bit more solid, and you know, put the stucco in. And the neat thing about this stucco is it's got the color in the stucco. So this is something you don't have to paint. So it already has the right color, and it stays that color. So that helps out a lot with the upkeep and maintenance. Because that's another thing, anytime you're developing something, it's good to kind of create something that's very low maintenance. As you can see, the eaves are done out of aluminum and vinyl siding. And what we've done with the exterior lighting of this is we have these little LED puck lights, and we've got them all the way around on the eaves, and it automatically comes on at night because we got it set up on a dusk to dawn, and it kind of washes that pretty, you know, colored light down this the stucco. So the house isn't too bright, it's not too dark, it's just perfect at night, and just lights the whole place up, so there's no skulk areas or anything like that. It looks really, really nice. So on the inside of this cottage, we have created the most energy efficient cottage that we've ever done. So we want to take you inside and show you all the cool things that we did. Ready?
Ready.
All right, so started out, this is an antique mahogany front door. It's really nice. And this place we gutted completely to stud and just started over. I mean, but we went above and beyond because, like, a block cottage, you know, is structurally sound just as a block cottage. But one of the things that I found is it's harder to keep a block cottage, you know, heated and cooled the way you want to. What we did with this is we first came in and we sealed the block to make sure there wouldn't be any weep issue. We came out about a ½ inch, and then we built actual structural walls, you know, and so that we could use that to make it easier, because if you've ever tried to wire a block cottage on the outer walls, it's hard because you either have to bust through the block or you have to actually have surface mounted plugs and using things like that. It's ugly. So we wanted it to look just like a regular new home. So we came in, did the 2x4 walls, and then we used that for all the plugs, the wiring, the cable, the phone, all the stuff. And then when we finished with that, we actually foamed it.
Right.
So if you really measure it, the walls are close to a foot thick now, you know, so they're really super efficient. And as far as that roof, we did the whole thing. We double strengthened everything. So like all of the trusses, we took time to sister all the trusses. And so it really made them nice and, solid. So we went over the top of that with plywood and then double thickened that, and we actually made sure they were shooting through the wood into the new trusses. And then on top of that, we came over with the newer architectural shingles. And then we foamed that. So the roof is foamed, the walls are foamed, and it's super comfortable in here all the time. It's super easy to heat and cool. And then kind of, again, tipping the hat to the old plastering days, we used what they call the bull nose around the windows, and it kind of looks more like the stucco, because the outside we stucco, and the inside we did what we call a Spanish lace knockdown texture, which kind of looks stucco-ish. And so we did all the little cased openings and the doorways, or windows in the bullnose. Now, the flooring in here we have not restored yet, but we're getting to that stage soon, but it's oak. So that was one of the good things I actually did back then, is they did oak floors throughout, and these are going to be beautiful.
Yeah, these are going to be great.
Yeah, they're going to shine. Now, going towards the kitchen, we'll show you what we got going on in here. We had salvaged these cabinets, and they're
yeah, I think these are maple.
We salvaged those a while back, and they happen to fit really well in here. And what we're doing is we put in an eat-in bar here, and so we'll have bar stools, and the little ledge will extend out with a bar top. And we're going to put in a little island over here. This stove is interesting. It's I think new. It was like $10,000. And the people had some trouble with the readout on the oven, I think, because it's kind of got the convection oven and then the gas top. And then that's actually a microwave stand. It's got the little pull-out baskets for extra storage. So it's going to have a decent kitchen with a lot of storage to it. Very close countertops, and put in the sinks and stuff, and we'll be wrapping this up. So let's go ahead and look into the bathroom and the bedrooms. All right, now the front bedroom, this bedroom, because this house never had central air and heat, we actually had to take part of this bedroom closet out for a HVAC closet, because the roof was also a lower pitch and it didn't really have room to service an HVAC system in the attic. So we took out part of the closet, and to make up for that, and we put in kind of the extra high hides and the bench seats, and we were actually putting in 4 decent sized drawers.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Under the reading nook. And the reading nook, of course, is going to have your little puck lights on the top, and it'll have dimmers on them, so you can kind of set the light that you want. And then it's got the little extra, hideaways in the top. And we're going to actually build some custom doors that open upward and have little hinges that'll, keep them in whatever position you want them in. And it gives a little extra hanging space and drawer space to kind of make up for the fact that we had to take some of the closet out.
Right.
One of the things that I really tickled about these doors, we've got kind of cottagey style doors. It's got a little arched way at the top, and it looks like your beadboard.
Right. There's a lot of character. I like that.
And you can actually accentuate the beadboard feel, which we're going to do on some of these doors. They sell beadboard in a plywood. So you can actually do drawer faces or things like that, or around cabinets like in the kitchen, in the eat-in bar and things like that. We can do beadboard, and it'll all kind of tie together with that little cottage feel.
Right.
But then we also was able to get some nice doors for the closets that are also with the beadboard. So a lot of times I like to use nicer ceiling fans. These have that ornate base at the top, and so it kind of, I think finishes out a room.
Yeah.
And of course, with all of our nice windows, we have a lot of nice natural light. So let's look in the master bedroom. So this bedroom, considered the master bedroom, it's a little bit bigger bedroom, and has a little bit bigger closet because we didn't have to take part of it away for the HVAC.
Exactly.
And so we got bigger doors that'll be kind of nice for the the bifold. And of course the nice ceiling fans, the double pane insulated windows. We're going to put the nice blinds in. And of course all of the house, except for the bathroom and the kitchen, has these beautiful oak floors. Once they have been sanded and polyurethane, they will just gleam. So it's going to have a nice feel to it with some articulated baseboard and everything in place. It's coming very, very quickly after 4 years.
Right.
So let's take a look at the bathroom.
Okay.
So lots of places
for all those
your
shampoos
shampoos and all that kind of stuff. So all the plumbing is new. The nichos are real cool. They're all custom. Make it a very interesting shower. Of course, the window we usually put in like our faux antique glass covering, so it kind of looks like an antique glass window, like a bevel or stained glass window. And then of course all the toilets and sinks and stuff are brand new, all entrance plumbing is new, all the lighting's new, bath fans are new, and then of course the nice matching cottagey doors and stuff that match everything else in the house. So turns out that this will be a very cute bathroom when we finish with it. All right, so I guess we need to show them the prep work on the backyard.
Yeah, there's a lot going on out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of work too. All right, so follow us to the back and then we'll show you what we're doing to get everything prepared for the landscaping for this place. Ah, the great outdoors. There's so much you can do with a backyard, isn't there?
Right?
So there's nothing been done to this backyard, as you can tell. Except for we've ripped out the old chain link fence, you know, because those things, you know, of course they last forever,
Right.
but they're also ugly, and they, you know, all this stuff grows up in them, especially the briars. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of briar bushes. So we're basically clearing the fence line right now, getting ready for what we hope is a nice privacy fence, and that's a good start. You know, behind us you can see there's a old parking pad, and it's always really nice to have off-street parking. And you can see these poles that were here. There was an awning or a, you know, some sort of lean-to before we got it. It had blown away some many hurricanes ago. But we were thinking about either reutilizing that for you know, parking area and have it covered. And then you can do, of course, you know, we looked at pavers. You know, pavers are really nice and it's pretty permanent, especially if it's done correctly. But it's also one of the more expensive options. Of course, you can always do grass and then you get to mow it.
Great.
Yes. Or we can also do some beds around the house and maybe some gravel, which is a little bit lower maintenance. So it really depends on what you like. So no matter what we do, what direction we go with the backyard, we're going to make it beautiful one way or the other, as well as we are with the house. It's going to be very nice to see it all wrapping up after a 4-year slow but sure progress. So we'll see you next time when it's a little bit more done. We're standing in front of one of our Airbnbs. We have a couple of themed Airbnbs in downtown Pensacola.
Right.
We are walking distance to about 30 different restaurants. And you have festivals and things like that going on across the street. We have museums here. We have art galleries and stuff. So you can just actually, you know, park here and walk to everything. And this one is we call it the Tropical Hideaway, and it's technically a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Originally, the house in the front was built in 1885, and then it was built, I guess, bought by the Catholic Diocese later on, and in the 40s. And when the Catholic Diocese bought this house, they built this carriage house, and they used it for many years as immigration services. And then we bought it about 10 years ago.
Right.
And now it is a kind of a tropical themed Airbnb. So this is the downstairs of our tropical themed Airbnb. And we have kind of a neat antique bed in here, and we actually had some antique sewing machine bases that we sprayed oil rub bronze, and we did teak wood tops. And we've got you know, the fish, and we got Ernest Hemingway with his kids caught a tuna, and we have basically dresser drawers, and we have a couple of nice closets. And so this room has right here the stairwell to the top. So let's take a look at it. So in the front, or the top part, we've got a nice kitchen. And of course the kitchen, we have a little, you know, wine area. We have, everything has nice, even the plates are all palm tree themed. And you've
martini glasses.
Martini glasses are all palm tree, everything very tropical. We have a coffee bar, which is nice, so you can have coffee in the morning and stuff. We've got your flat top stove, dishwasher, nice refrigerator, and the decor is very tropical. And over here in the main area, we have lots of ceiling fans. We have some really comfortable couches. This is actually down. And over here, you've got your matching ottomans, and we have the little throws in case you're chilly and you're watching TV, you can get your little ottoman. We've got, of course, the Alexas in here, and it can play you music or turn on your lights, and very nice. You know, palm tree stuff everywhere. Snake skin, found that under the house. It's not true. No. So in the master bedroom, it's got this really cool bed that is an articulating bed. So the top raises, the foot raises, it's on a very comfortable memory foam mattress. I think it's even got vibration to it, you know, if you want. It's all remote controlled. And there's, of course, side tables, and then you have a nice armoire. But you also have a walk-in closet. Let me show you that. So these are mahogany doors, and they're double doors, and they come into a nice size, you know, master closet. It's with shoe racks. It's got a couple of the bamboo style luggage, you know, carriers, and even the lights in here are dimmable. You can set the mood of your closet.
Well, there you go.
Pretty awesome. Let's go check out the bathroom.
Got it.
All right, so this bathroom has a antique clawfoot tub, and it's kind of unique in the aspect that the shower head, when you turn it on, the water will be blue because it's cold, and as it warms up, it'll turn green because it's warm, and when it gets hot, it turns red, and when it starts splashing, it's too hot.
It's too hot.
So it's kind of neat. So we found that online, and I thought that would be fun. And we put in a nice sink. We have a little antique shutter looking shelf here where we put in the shampoos and the soaps and things like that. And you even have a little balcony off of the bathroom. So, and we have the wall mounted blow dryer and stuff, so you can actually not have to bring quite so much stuff, you know, but you have a little balcony you can step out on. That was our tropical hideaway. And right across the parking lot, we have Pirate's Cove. Let's take a look. You can get your picture taken with an honest-to-goodness pirate. And we basically started our decor outside to kind of set the mood as you go into the 3-bedroom, 2-bath Airbnb. It's very pirate-themed and extremely lots of fun stuff to look at. Everywhere you look, there's something piratey. So let's go inside and take a peek. All right, so you just follow the pirate signs and start your pirate adventure. Now, when you start out in here, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's got a galley, and it's got your living quarters, and basically we wanted it to feel like the hull of a ship. What do you call a hull of a ship?
The hull of the ship?
No. No. Anyway, or, you know, mixed with an art gallery. And so we had the cool lights and all the pirate art. And the first stop was going to be the galley, which is our kitchen area. So we've got pirate parrot lamps, pirate parrot pictures, and of course we have your monkey, Jack the monkey from Dead Men Tell No Tales. And basically you've got a full kitchen with the stove, the microwave, a dishwasher, a sink, little pub table, and a little cutting area, and we of course provide all the dishes and things like that. So, And then there, our drunken parrot has a little bottle of wine waiting for you for, start your pirate adventure right. All right, so the mermaid room, we've got, of course, mermaid art and mermaid kind of seashells and things on the bed, but the beds are done with the new memory foam mattresses, so they're comfortable. And then we've got, actually the bed frame on this one has a little story. It's my grandparents' wedding bed.
Oh, wow.
So that's probably one of the reasons I'm here. But we've got lots of details, and the lamps are fishtail or mermaid tail. Even the pull chains, you'll have the little pirates pull chain and the little boat for the wind, and the ceiling fans have the neat blades to them that look kind of tropical. And we've got lots of, krakens. And so in here, you also have places that you can hang. Like if you bring your hanging stuff, we put some very rustic, heavy-duty hooks, and we also have the luggage carriers and stuff for everybody to put their stuff down. So, and all of the bedside lights have dimmers on them, so you can kind of set the dimness of the room that you like. And the curtains are pirate maps, so that's kind of fun too. So now let's go to the pirate bedroom. Okay, we have the pirates' quarters in here.
I think this one's my favorite one.
Is it really? So we've got the very neat Tommy Bahama looking bed. Of course, it's got the new memory foam mattress in here too. The lamps are very unique, and they've got Johnny Depp, character, Captain Jack Sparrow, sailing the ship, and there's a kraken holding up the actual lampshade, which is kind of neat. And then we've got the scabbards, cross scabbards, and then if you look at these, there's a regular ship, and then in the shadows, that's actually a pirate ship, and they're fighting together, and there's a big pirate ship fighting, with the fire in the background and stuff, so it's got a lot of nice flavor to it. And again, this has the pirate map curtains, and there's a pirate parrot on the curtain rod. And we have a pirate hat on the wall, so everything's very piratey themed. And welcome to the captain's quarters. Now this has a really neat bed. It's a French antique bed, and again, it's got the new memory foam mattress. This one has the neat ceiling fans and some pretty cool art and some maps of the local bay here. And then it does have a lot of cabinets and stuff that can be used for storage. We got galley rail at the top and lots of piratey looking stuff as far as for the decor. And we actually have the pirate monkey, the monkey skeleton.
Our guests seem to like him.
Yeah, he moves all over the place. By the time we get back into between tenants, he's all over the place.
Yeah, I have to find him.
Yeah, exactly. So we got the pillows, the work like a captain, play like a pirate. In the living room area, we got plenty of seating. These are really nice leather couches, and all of the tables have the world maps, kind of piratey looking maps. A lot of our artwork is pirate maps, and it's actually notating where the pirates were and which ones had their flags flying around the Florida peninsula on both of those. And then we've got the rocking swivel chairs. So it's very, very comfortable. We have a real nice size big screen TV. And we have the Pirates of the Caribbean movies so that they can watch. And then we even have the little pirate lamps with the little, looks like a flame.
Yeah, it's like the flickery light in there.
Yeah, and we have pirate books and stories about the books and the pirate wrecks and shipwrecks and things like that. So it's very well thought out and lots of piratey stuff. And now to the dining room. So in here, it's got a place where you've still got the torch lights, and we've got all the little pictures of the rewards for the different types of different named pirates that actually were real pirates, but these are cartoon versions and stuff. But even the tablecloth is a pirate map, so it's kind of neat. I love this. This came from I don't remember some part of the world, but it was a beautiful, the back end of an actual ornate Victorian pirate ship. So, and all of these lights and stuff, we have everything on LED dimmers, so you can kind of set the mood of your Airbnb. And now I want to show you what we did with the bathrooms. Now we have 2 full baths here, and we did a lot of fun stuff. We had kind of vessel-y things that we kind of found for the piratey look. And we used kind of the lighting that has rustic, like wood and the iron and stuff that would be kind of picturesque for that period.
Right.
And look, we have the towel holder.
Yeah, I love the towel
little,
holders.
Kraken. And even the towel holders here are all octopus tentacles, which is kind of cool. And of course, we have the octopus in the bathtubs, because it is a shower. And then we have the octopus toilet paper holder. And of course, both of the toilets have the bidet seats and stuff, which is convenient. And then the shower curtain is another pirate map. And then the shower rings are little octopus, which is kind of cool.
Very nice.
And it's a nice big shower, and everything's set up to handle as many people as this place can handle, because we got 3 bedrooms and we have the 2 big couches. So, and the second bathroom is very similar to the first. We used a kind of a tile that looks like a rustic wood, but it's actually tile. And we used another interesting sink with the kind of pirate feel to it. And the other shower is kind of curbless, so if somebody in a wheelchair needed to come in, they could get in the shower easily,
nice.
or use the facilities and stuff. And this one has the regular curb to it. And again, we have the octopus toilet paper holder and the neat little octopus themed bath, pictures. Yeah, pretty cool. And then all these, of course, are LED lights and stuff, so it doesn't create heat. And then we have nice exhaust fans that are basically moisture triggered. So if somebody comes in, they don't have to worry about turning it on and off. It just senses motion and moisture and kind of turns itself on. So pretty cool on that. So now, let's wrap it up and call it a day.
Okay.
All right. All right. So that wraps up our 2 Airbnbs. So if you're up north and you're cold and you need somewhere to go, you can either have a pirate-themed Airbnb, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or we have, of course, our tropical hideaway, which is, basically 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath.
Yeah, 1.5 bath.
And so we'd love to have you guys come and stay with us. And, if anybody needs to know about real estate in Pensacola, we can certainly help you with that. Mouse is wonderful about finding houses if you decide you want to come in from the colder area. So thank you for coming and checking out our Airbnbs. And we'll see you on the next episode of Pensacola Historical Dream Cottages.
Bye.